Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new Let's Play on the channel, which is Sherlock Holmes, The Secret of the Silver Earring. It was on sale on Steam, so I decided to grab it while it was pretty much for free, almost for free. So I decided to take a look at it. I'm a big fan of mystery and puzzle games, and I think this is a nice mix of the two, and I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan. So I decided to take a look at this game. There are a couple in the bundle that I got, so I'll be playing straight through all of them, trying to get through them, and hopefully we will have a bit of fun. So let's begin the Let's Play. Start anew. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing using the red button down below. It'll be a lot of help to me and a lot of help to the growing community. Thanks so much, guys, and let's get on with the video.
Dear Mr. Holmes, please let me thank you one more time for your help in solving the case of the Turkish medallion. I'm sure that if the story could go public, the whole country would be as grateful as I am to you. As you may have surmised, I have a very urgent and confidential matter which requires your immediate assistance. You probably are aware that we are going to celebrate the birthday of a very important person, a member of the government. I can't mention their name in this letter for obvious reasons. The most famous and accomplished artists were selected and invited to perform. We are confident about their reputations. However, we have concerns about one performer in particular, a young Italian diva, Gallia, as there are certain rumors circulating about her. She has also provoked great acclaim in every European capital where she has appeared. We want to include her in this gala event, but have reservations about her reputation. She is, as fortune would have it, in London for another engagement. Sir Bromsby has invited her to perform during a reception to commemorate the return of his daughter to England.
I don't care about Sir Bromsby, I just want to know when the murder's gonna happen.
Are you with me? If the future of the nation depends upon our presence, Holmes, then you can count on me.
Oh, Britannia, Britannia all the way. Alright, cool. Oh, shut up. I just couldn't care. Alright, so this must be him. Is he gonna die? I just want to see him die.
Reception. In fact, this moment is a turning point for many people.
Oh, there we go. Gunshot. Awesome. Who's this? Is that the controversial woman that they were talking about?
Tell Miss Lambert not to allow anyone to leave and to send a man.
Jesus, he's reciting like a huge speech there. Okay, finally, I'm involved. Let's take a look at whatever this is. It's a point and shoot kind of thing, so click wherever and you'll get the evidence and whatnot. Excuse me, you picked up a piece of paper. Well, we'll talk to this guy first.
Excuse me, if I may. I am Sherlock Holmes.
I am Sherlock Holmes. Your presence here. Why are you here?
Who are you?
I'm the doctor from the village near the hall.
Okay, why are you here?
Is he still breathing?
He died instantly.
Okay, the bullet.
Where is the bullet?
It's
Very
in
important.
the body.
Okay.
I must obtain police authorization to extract it.
Let's talk to this lad over here.
Good day. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Would you mind if I asked several questions?
If it helps you.
Okay, who's you? Who's you?
What
Who are you?
precisely was your relationship
Yeah,
with the
what's
victim?
the reason you're
We were
here?
partners with the old scoundrel. I'm sorry, Sir Bromsby.
Ooh, scoundrel.
He personally invited me. He gave me every assurance there would be plenty of
Fresh
fresh meat. If you take my meaning. Well, there was, but some of it was quite cold.
You frickin' weirdo, mate. Absolute weird. Oh, okay, so I finally got something. Magnifying glass. Is that... Okay, right click opens up the inventory. Let's take a look at the Bromsby note. Let's read it.
The first handwriting is small and elegant. The second is hurried and forceful.
Letter of Lord Cavendish Smith. That was the one that was read in the opening. The program... is this it? Is this... Oh my god, this is weird. Sir Bromsby's speech. Can I not zoom in? This is so small. Acknowledgements. If a notable person is present, do not forget to acknowledge them. You welcome your daughter. You then invite her to enter the ballroom. When she is on the stage, you make your speech for the journalists. Don't forget the villager and the serpent. Okay, that's an interesting inclusion. Shooting at pigeons isn't mentioned in program. Miss Lambert added this at the last moment. Don't forget to mention this. Because remember, the person was seen leaving here. That cutscene. There's a clock ticking. So let's see what's in this room.
Substance on the door handle. Seems to be a sauce.
Ooh, a sauce on the handle. Oh, who's she? Why is she cleaning the floor? It could be evidence. Stop cleaning.
Excuse me, but would you be Mary?
What do you want, mister?
Did you
Passage.
observe anyone pass this way after the shot was fired?
No one's come this way, not from the moment I returned after emptying my bucket, and the whole while I've been cleaning. I only saw Scott, who was in the ballroom. He half opened the door to tell me the news.
Okay, so she's the murderer. There's something on the table here. I might be going the completely wrong direction, but we'll see. Let's read this.
This is a woman's handwriting. What do all these annotations mean?
SHG Montcalf. Montcalf? There's an X next to it. There's a dotted circle next to Miss Roundtree. Miss Uxbridge has a circle. So we shall see. We're back here. Okay, so yeah, we made a whole round turn here. I hear some people, so let's see if we can interact with some people, like this guy.
You do not seem the least bit alarmed.
In India, I became quite familiar with the sound of gunshots. Therefore, their sudden occurrence does not alarm me as they would a woman or certain officers in attendance.
So let's see. Who are you?
Could you explain your presence at this reception?
Bromsby sent me 2 invitations for myself
And my wife. Okay, so he probably has someone
due to the shock of these events.
with
I
him.
hope her condition will last a good while longer. Toss off several glasses of his excellent sherry.
Alright, interesting. Let's go through this door
The
now.
handle is twisted down.
Ooh. Okay, is that a sign?
It smells of gunpowder.
So the shot must have happened here. Let's take a look at the statue.
And some armor.
Handsome armor, so it probably means nothing. If we go through here, I think it
There's a greasy
leads
substance on the door handle. Seems to be a sauce.
a sauce. So there's a connection here. Let's go through here. Let's see what we find. Ooh, there's another letter. Can't interact with it, but there's something here.
I need
Cigarette?
Something.
Oh, is it some magnifying glass, maybe?
Curious. This flaky ash
Ooh.
does not come from this cigar.
Ooh, flaky ash. Okay. Maybe a test tube? Anything else that we can look at? Let's go this way. Further into the room. No? Okay, yes. Might be something noteworthy in the bathroom?
Look, what's this?
Okay, magnifying glass maybe?
It's
There's
a pair of
scissors.
Mustache scissors.
Mustache scissors? Okay, is
It's
it
a pair of mustache scissors.
Alright, Sherlock. That's it. There's nothing else we can interact with. So let's go through here. Nothing of note. Okay, so this is the kitchen. So let's take a look into culture.
Diabolically heavy.
Yeah, because it's a... Oh, there's something in this cabinet, I
Nothing
think.
of any interest here.
Okay. It has that L.A. Noire vibes, you know? Has that L.A. Noire vibes.
I need something.
Okay, fine, Sherlock. Bloody need a magnifying glass for a piece of cloth. Oh, actually,
It is a
hello.
copy of a uniform button. The cannon insignias are hand-drawn.
Let's talk to
May I
him.
help you?
Dustbin.
The lid of your dustbin is quite heavy.
Oh, that's a
Makes some
dustbin,
noise,
huh?
doesn't it? At least we know when somebody closes it. I was in the cellar and I heard the
Ooh.
lid closing a little before.
Maybe someone tossed the gun down
what you
there.
said was the shot. I heard it again right after. But that surely must have been Mary, our maid.
You say it was Mary, the housemaid. How can you be sure?
The first time I saw her with my own eyes, when she came to empty the rubbish. She cautioned me not to fall asleep in the storeroom. She always has something amusing to say.
Okay.
The second time, I didn't see her. I only heard the lid close.
Okay. So it's very possible that the perpetrator shot the dude, came here, tossed the gun, and then disappeared.
Excuse me, could you answer some questions?
You're quite welcome.
Shot. Let's start
Where
here.
were you at the moment
Always start
this
with the shot.
tragedy occurred?
Like all the servants, I was in the ballroom. 'Twas the special orders of the old crab. In my opinion, it was done in particular to have more people there to applaud him. Cunning old bird, wasn't he?
And where are the rest of the staff?
Mary is cleaning downstairs. Sue went to comfort some little goose who had been crying bitterly. It's rather odd because it seemed to me she started crying before Sir Bromsby was shot.
Was that a noise in game or was that in my life, in real life? I don't know.
Miss Lambert gave him specific instructions to throw out any reporters and ensure they do not re-enter the hall.
Okay.
It would not be good if he finds you've been asking questions here. Tell me, will my name appear in the newspaper?
Did you know the Frenchman?
Oh, he chatters on, like all the French. I do not think he came back.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a Frenchman.
Thank you for your help.
Alright, let's see. Oh, there are more people here to ask.
Let me
Okay.
introduce myself. I am Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, the infamous detective.
Who's this? I don't know.
Heaven blessed by your presence. I am afraid I am still in shock.
Okay. Let's ask about the
What you
shot.
saw.
I was behind Sir Bromsby when it all happened. I am sorry, but as such I could not see anything of interest. But I am convinced that Miss Lavinia had nothing to do
Yeah,
with
she was
it.
the one we saw, right?
Whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Oh, I forget myself. We haven't been properly introduced. I am Herman Grimble, advisor to the late Sir Melvyn Bromsby and minority
Shareholder,
of
okay.
Bromsby Enterprises.
Well, that's quite interesting.
And
Who is this
where
guy?
this Mr. Fowlett?
Yeah.
He must have been here, because he would have most certainly been invited. Although he is hardly a person of...
He's also missing then. Possible perpetrator
We
speech.
have found Sir Bromsby's speech. There's something quite puzzling about it.
Yeah.
You talk about the notes that I left for him.
Okay.
Sir Bromsby always improvised his speeches in public as well as in business. Nevertheless, it was still necessary to remind him about particular points. So I sometimes made notes for him on a sheet of paper. Hold on, he must have made that odd notation himself. It says something about a
Peasant and a snake?
What could it mean?
A peasant and a snake. Okay. That means he has some enemies
Does
somewhere.
Bromsby have any enemies?
Oh, there are always those who envy a man who is successful in business. But to say that Sir Bromsby had enemies? No, I cannot think of
okay.
anyone who would desire his death.
According to many witnesses, Sir Bromsby seemed anxious.
Well, he really was a little worried these days, but it was most certainly due to the strains associated with the reception, ensuring a good time for his guests and the happiness of his daughter.
Let's ask the daughter. I think that's a daughter, no?
Yes, sir, I have nothing to tell you.
Yeah.
Everyone stands ready to accuse me of this foul.
Yeah, because you were seen with like the powder
I've
stuff.
only seen my father die before my very eyes on day of my majority.
Oh, who's this?
This young lady tells the truth. I can attest to her every move since she first appeared in the doorway. Beg your pardon for speaking so boldly, miss.
Who's this guy?
Where were you at the moment of the shooting?
I was near the bar speaking with Colonel Patterson.
Colonel
Everybody started
Patterson.
applauding and turning towards the stage. I turned to look through the crowd.
Okay.
Did you notice anything in particular?
When one of the doors opened, I did see a person hidden from the other's view. A beautiful young lady stood just at the threshold. I felt somewhat ashamed for staring at her so intensely, but her considerable charms captured my full attention until the dreadful shooting took place.
Are you sure it was Miss Bromsby?
Yes, Colonel Patterson was next to me and can confirm what I saw. It seems to me that no one else was near us at that precise moment.
What is your reason
So
for being
Colonel
here?
Patterson is sitting at the
To
bar.
Colonel Patterson. We met each other several days ago at his club. He kindly persuaded me to accompany him.
So this guy came because of Colonel Patterson, so probably means he's the +1, right? Oh my god, he takes a century to turn like a
Sir,
freaking old
now
lorry.
will you answer my questions?
I am listening to you.
Okay, let's ask him.
Where were you precisely when the tragedy occurred?
We had been standing at the bar until the shot rang
Okay,
out.
that matches out
I
between these two guys
personally
then.
remained at the bar after it.
Did you happen to notice Miss Bromsby at that moment?
Impossible.
Ah, okay. So his testimony cannot be verified at the moment.
I fell into my whiskey.
Really?
Yes, damn shame. But I have a fine ear. I can offer much when the questions are about
Okay,
sounds.
maybe we can ask
I
about
can
sound.
tell you that from all the applause, that old Bromsby had arrived and entered from my right. For the sound to have carried so well, the crowd must have been parted in that direction. I will add that if Lieutenant Harrington says that he saw a flea dancing with a fly in this place, you can take it on trust. I can assure you that Bromsby was killed with a right revolver.
Right revolver.
Small caliber.
Small caliber. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to this guy
Were
again.
you at that precise spot at the moment
Yeah,
of the
good
murder?
question.
Indeed, I was standing just there. I could easily see the door because there were so few people in front of me.
Okay.
What did you do right after the shot was fired?
I left the room as did almost everyone. I must leave now and make my excuses to Miss Lavinia for my behaviour, don't you think?
Okay.
Thank you.
Interesting.
For your help.
It was not a
So he had oversight from this corner. Let's talk to a bartender. He probably has some information.
I would like to ask you several questions, if you don't mind.
If I can be of help, sir.
What
were you
shot?
doing
Yeah.
when the
We need
track
to ask
happened?
everyone about what
I
happened
was
during the shot.
serving those two gentlemen. As I was occupied, I saw nothing.
Okay.
Are you one of the household staff?
No, I was sent by the
Hartford
lady to
agency,
serve
okay.
the reception.
Sounds
All right,
good.
You may
Alright.
take or leave.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, we found something here. Let's take a look. There's something on the ground. Is it a revolver? Oh, what is this? Small box with white powder. Okay. Oh, there are more doors here. Was I here before? Okay, so there's white powder and something
This room
from.
was rarely used. Everything else is in order.
Can I observe stuff? Oh, visit card.
Calling card, written in French.
Vive la France. Louis-Philippe de la Maudière? I don't know. Imperial head waiter and I can't read that. Emeritus Knight of Frankfurt. Right.
Textbook to study French. A textbook to
Okay.
study French. I need something.
Oh, freaking hell, fine. Okay, hold on. This is different. This is different. Not a magnifying glass. Maybe the test tube.
Look, what's this?
Test tube. White powder.
Very interesting. What a pleasant picture.
Okay.
And this lady is wearing a very nice earring.
Okay, there we go. Maybe it is time to... Nice earring. To the fastest... great actress. To the future great actress. With all my encouragement, Veronica Davenport. Who's Veronica Davenport? Person of interest, we must like this stuff. So let's do test tube. Collect that.
There's dust. Excellent.
And then there's something here. Like a handbag? Bag. Let's
Small
unpack it.
caliber pistol.
Ooh.
A right model.
The gun. Tickets from the train. Let's
Train
read
and
that.
Ship tickets from Geneva to London.
Maybe we gotta ask her about this items. Why her stuff was on the floor. Let's talk to her. We got some more information about her. So let's ask. Let's see if it pops up. That
Any more
sounds.
questions?
I'm curious to know. Yeah.
Did you go to the well during the reception?
Yes, I went there once to empty my bucket, but that was before the dreadful.
So there was one other time that that thing
I
opened,
told
right?
you, only the one time. I even called out to that loud Carl not to fall asleep.
Okay, that checks out. So the second time is someone else.
Sleeping in the storeroom, and I often find him asleep there. Oh, but please, sir, you won't mention any of that to Miss Lambert, will you?
You have my trust, madame.
And the Frenchman, how could you describe him?
He's a sly one.
Okay.
He's also cross-eyed.
Interesting.
Most handsome and very
Wait, does that mean he can't aim well?
Ask Miss Lambert. She's quite keen on him.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Mary.
Interesting.
Not to worry, sir.
Anything of interest? Okay, let's see what this door leads to. Yeah, just walk straight through Mary. Yeah. Great stuff. Oh,
Blue tablecloths, yet they are shorter than the white ones used in the ballroom.
alright, let's go here for a moment. I want to see if there's any other door that I can really interact with in this corner. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, we're going
Of
upstairs.
any interest here. Nothing of any.
Okay, we can't go upstairs. That's good. About her
Just
possessions.
leave me. I will answer only to the authorities.
I should reveal one of my hints.
Yeah.
Miss. This
Oh, there.
revolver
Okay,
is
the
a tool.
revolver.
Oh dear God.
Ask her about the gun.
Why
Come
would
on.
you require a pistol?
My father gave it to me shortly after I arrived. Dear God, what will the police make of this? I swear I did not kill my father. No.
Okay.
But
Let's
why
ask.
did he press you to carry a pistol?
Security?
He seemed
Yeah.
most anxious for my safety and his own. He told me that he would explain everything to me later, after the reception.
Okay, so there's something going on here after the reception, huh?
Miss, with your consent, I can investigate this matter.
Mr. Holmes, Mr. Grimble has explained to me who you are and what you do. I would be eternally grateful if you could find out who killed my
So I don't think it's her. I think
It's
she's
all
being
right.
framed for this. Let us say goodbye for now.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Alright, so I missed something very crucial because I didn't see it because Sherlock's face was covering it. Let's take a look here with the
I need
mag.
something.
Okay, never mind. Tape measure.
The tracer powder is located at 1 meter 65 from the surface.
1 meter 65. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's something there.
This black cloth is large enough to conceal a person.
Okay, black sheet and powder. I didn't explore this room as much, so let's go. There's something here. There's a bit of hair. Black hair. Why would the black hair be there, though? Here's another element that I missed.
I need something.
Let's get the tape measure out. I think I missed
This is
this.
a size 7.
Okay, it's a size 7 shoe. I also want to take a closer look at this. Let's see. Do we get more information about this hair trimmer?
It's a pair of moustache scissors.
Okay, buddy.
Red, greasy hair.
Okay, red greasy hair. That's what I was missing. Oh, I noticed something here as I was walking by. Let's grab that, and maybe that's the
Look,
final piece of
what's
evidence.
this? I asked myself, what was
Place of dirty white
while I was
clothes.
inside
Okay.
the house?
Okay, so we
It was
make
placed
progress
by
now. That was the final
by
piece
the back entrance.
of the puzzle. Nice. So that we're talking to Watson now.
Watch your step. If you're a reporter, they'd better be a doctor nearby, because when I get done with you, you'll need one.
Look
Awesome.
here, my good man, I am a doctor. Dr. Watson, in fact. And believe me,
Dr. Watson?
Hmm.
Hold on. Are you the Dr. Watson who writes about all
All right.
those cases solved by Sherlock Holmes?
Indeed.
I've read all your adventures.
Oh, okay. So we can interview more people here. Okay. No, actually, let's start with this. Let's start from right to left.
Miss Lambert, I have been looking for you. What a tragedy.
Indeed, what a
Simply
tragedy.
dreadful. Can't believe what they're saying about Miss Lavinia.
Let's ask about
Why
Gates.
did you open the gates so hastily?
I was so upset. I know now it was imprudent. I should have waited until the authorities arrived, but some of those gentlemen were so loudly insistent that I yielded.
Okay. Let's ask
Have
about the
you
police.
informed the police?
It's always important to always tell the police.
He left on his bicycle, I assume to inform the proper authorities.
Ooh, okay,
He
so
told
this
me
guy
that
might
an
be
inspector from Scotland Yard was already in the
village
area on
constable.
official business. I know nothing about the nature of his business, but I was told he should arrive soon.
Okay, constable is here, huh?
What sort of man
You know who that
was
is.
your
Okay, so we'll ask about the
You have a
guests.
list of guests.
Oh, of course. I have a complete guest list for the reception. It's inside the dining room. I believe the police will have need of it. Well, nevertheless,
Yeah, the list we have.
pay little heed to the notations I made regarding certain names.
Okay, so she knows the annotations. Let's ask about the
Why were
annotations.
these notations made?
Their purpose was to note particular seating arrangements. for
Seating
meal and
arrangements.
recital,
Meal,
according to
okay.
specific concerns. Those individuals whom I considered to be very important.
Circle. Okay, so very important
What
is a
about
circle.
the other odd marks?
How does he know though?
I mean, Monsieur de la Musardière
Musardière.
suggested this method of arranging the seating. He also advised me that those guests with poor eyesight and hearing should be seated so that the acoustics and lighting in their room would favour their enjoyment of the recital.
Okay.
So the first category was marked with a point, the second with a
With a
cross.
point and a cross. Okay, so that's
What do you
disability
know about this French
accommodation. So we continue the story. So I think we interviewed everyone. We are now going back to Baker Street, I believe. Let's get the magnifying glass. Because there's something here, I think, right? Let's see, there's a cigarette butt, I think. That's a cigarette butt, no? Yeah. Sure. Sculpture? I don't know. Maybe it's a brand. Tape measure?
It is a size 7.
Same shoe as earlier. Okay, that's interesting. So, seems like Sherringford Hall is the place of the murder, or where we are right now. So we're gonna go to Baker Street. That's an interesting mechanic. Here we are, back at 221B Baker Street. Okay, sounds good. So he's gonna browse the books. I'm gonna run some tests.
Check 3 books on the shelves. Let's see.
Bookshelf, probably. This one? Okay, so there we go, Ballistic Science. So we will read this one. Thus, it is easier to derive information about the author of a revolver shot if we know that they had aimed with great care. The situation is ideal if the shooter was in an enclosed space. Under pressure, a portion of the powder normally adheres to the walls at the level of the shooter's eyes. It is enough to add approximately 15 centimeters to the height of the powder marks to arrive at an approximation of the shooter's stature. Accurate to within 1 or 2 centimeters, so approximately 165. So I'm assuming if we add 15 to that, it would be 180 or 180, I guess, as the height of the person. Let's look at the book about footprints, because we did find some footprints there. We can deduce the height of the mass of an individual through a simple examination of their footprints left upon the ground. This is possible even should their stride be unremarkable. The stride is often shortened when an individual is moving with great caution to avoid detection either prior to or immediately after they having committed a crime. This hypothesis corresponds to almost every case. There are some exceptions. False conclusions are possible when the person who left the footprints comes from the region of the world where the morphology in regards to the feet is unusual. Consider the Chinese tradition imposed upon females born of notable families or noble families. They are compelled by such tradition to have their feet bound and squeezed from a tender age until the day of their wedding. Quite vile, that. Now let's take a look at the tobacco. After authorization, this local herb is mixed with tobacco leaves in the manufacture of cigarettes, primarily by the Shiripaki company. Shiripak company, so that's the brand that we found, right? Shiri something. It is unlikely that this particular blend of tobacco would be found any place other than Brazil or even outside the Amazonian basin, primarily because the calming effect of this tobacco mixture is a significant cause of the industrial and agricultural decline, put in there twice, that's a mistake, in the production of this tobacco. It is common to encounter a Brazilian peasant who indifferently watches a bird steal the tobacco seeds that he has just planted in the ground. Invariably, you will also observe a small pile of the flaky ash, characteristic of this tobacco, near his feet. So this flaky ash that we found is part of this tobacco. Okay, good to know. So it's some guy who has been in the Brazil area, or South America area. Let's see what Sherlock has found.
The evidence found at Sherringford Hall. A piece of white cloth, a small box, various powders, and finally the hair. Let's get to work.
Alright, so let's run the test.
The evidence found at Sherringford Hall. A piece of white cloth, a small box, various powders, and finally the hair. To analyze the nature of the stains, I must first soak the cloth in a solution of soap and water.
Soap and water, so can I... Oh my god, okay. We're doing actual science here. Put your science hats on. Soap and water. Soap and water. I mean, that's soap.
That is of no use to me.
Okay. Do I have to turn this on or something? Okay.
To analyze the now, I shall place this cloth in the solvent.
Water, add solvent, heat that thing off, add it.
Stains are sticky, but not very
okay.
clearly.
I guess we move on.
Okay.
Under the microscope. Let's see.
Examine it under the microscope. What would be the reaction if
oh, okay, hold on. So this black powder we have to heat. Let's take a look.
A box containing some white powder.
Yeah, this white powder.
I can see it from the grains.
Are very similar. Okay, so they are very similar.
What would be the reaction
if I heated this? Yeah, I was hoping to see the same. No effect. Okay, the hair, right?
It under the microscope.
The hair.
Perfume.
Feminine perfume, okay.
Let's examine it.
What about the black hair? A man's hair. Okay, so there's a man's hair. Feminine hair. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Let's mix some water with this powder. A glue or pasty substance.
Okay.
Like starch.
So is this potato starch, maybe? Interesting. So that's what we found with that.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
Okay,
A very
examine it.
fine white cotton.
Cotton. Okay. Oh, that was it. Alright, cool. We got it all.
Seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson.
Nice.
However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be
Okay.
answered yes or no, and just
Oh my God.
evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Okay, question 1. Do we have an idea of the weapon used for the crime? Yes, and that is the gun that we found, right? This guy talked about it, right? He said my eyesight is poor and then my ears are good, so he identified the weapon. So I think that's going to be the right one there. Then, could the murderer escape through the stairs going to the second floor? No, I think, because we have Mary's testimony. Well, I mean, she was at the carpet and no one really could have gone past, right? The ashes found in the smoking room are from English cigarettes. No, because we know study of tobacco is one of them. Cigarette, but with white flaky ashes. There we go. That's the right one, isn't it? Let's see. Was the side door going to the kitchen open after shot? Ooh, hold on a sec. Okay, yeah, this one, it was blocked. I ran for the door, but it was blocked, so it couldn't have been. So, let's see. Did Miss Lambert choose tablecloths and arrange tables? No, it was the French guy, wasn't it? The Frenchman, no? Fine wine and service. They're not even contradict with the tablecloths color. There we go. So, Panister and who was it? I think it was one of the maids. The tablecloths. Everything, yeah. I think she might be part of it. Okay, do we have any idea of the murderer's height? Yes, because we have evidence from the book, right? Book about footprints. Yeah, smoking room, wet ashy footprints, size 7s. I made a mistake. I just realized this is Ballistic Science, because that has the height explained on it. Among the interrogated people, did any others then have bad eyesight? No, I think. Oh yeah, I remember the annotations, right? The annotations. People with bad eyesight or hearing should be seated so the acoustics and lighting of the room. So the first category was marked with a point. Poor eyesight, marked with a point, and the second with a cross, so with a point. So that's the testimony, and the evidence is this piece of paper, the guest list, right? That's it. Okay, that's it. How do I submit?
It is simplicity itself,
Okay.
Watson. We have answered all the questions.
Let's see. Did we get it right? I guess we did get it right because the game's progressing. Alright, 15th of October, 1897. Let's see.
My dear Lestrade, I congratulate you on the precise quality of your notes. It is true that you have missed everything of importance, but you have spared me the trouble of eliminating the
Oh, boy.
trifles. We will go to Sherringford Hall with Lestrade when you're finished with your meal.
Okay, interesting.
I must read the documents Holmes gave me.
Alright, so, well, that is going to happen in the next episode because this is our pilot episode. I think this game is pretty short, so I think I'm going to go like 3 or 4 episodes with it. This was a great start, quite an interesting case that we have here, and it's going to be an interesting Let's Play. So please be sure, if you liked this video, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video goes up of this. We are going to do a multi-game series on this because it's available to us, so please be sure to stick around for the next one. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again for stopping by this channel. 62% of you are not subscribed, so please be sure to be subscribed so that you're notified when the next video goes up. And as always, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video.